So good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us this morning. Avant de commencer, nous aimerons reconnaître que nous nous rassemblons sur le territoire traditionnel des Haudenosaunee, les Mohawks d'Akwesasne, premiers gardiens de cette terre. Comme beaucoup d'entre nous sont descendants de colonisateurs, nous sommes reconnaissants d'avoir l'occasion de nous réunir ici et nous remercions toutes les générations de personnes qui ont pris soin de cette terre pour des milliers d'années. This morning's Community Spotlight, I'd like to welcome Josée Picard Saint-Louis. Josée est la directrice de programme d'éducation aux adultes au Conseil scolaire de district catholique de l'Est ontarien. Right, OK, c'est ça. Et puis, so we're not going to waste any time this morning. I will pitch it to you, José. I think the presentation will be mostly in English to make sure that everybody catches what she's got to share. So take it away.
Bonjour tout le monde. Mon nom est Josée Picard Saint-Louis, comme Caroline vient de mentionner. And yes, the presentation will be in English for those who maybe struggle a bit more with in French. I have an English partner, so I tend to practice my English a lot. But I am nervous, and when I'm nervous, maybe the accent will come out. So maybe later on the accent. So please, thank you for tolerating my French accent. So I am joined here today with two of my colleagues. My official title is Principal of Transition Programs and Permanent Education, because along with our continuing education programs, I do supervise whatever transition programs they exist in the high schools. For example, co-ops, MHS in French, which I do not know what the word is in English. Mais Michelle might be able to clarify me on that.
SHSM.
H. All right.
That.
Thank you very much. Also, anything that has to do with trades. So I do supervise that part as well. But this morning will be specifically about continuing education programs. Being a teacher at heart, being a teacher from 20 years ago, I want to find out more about my audience. I want to find out more about you guys. Okay. I'd like to know why your name, what's your agency, and why did you choose to participate this morning? What information are you wanting to get from this presentation this morning? Because I will make sure that during the presentation, I will be focusing on whatever your needs are. So let's go with whoever I have on top after Michelle and Caroline, who are my lovely ladies in my staff. I have Kristen. Kristen, can you tell us a bit more about what agency you are and what are you trying to get out of this presentation today? Okay, let's go with the next one. J. Duguay. You've got to turn on your microphones.
Hey, sorry about that. So I'm actually from Ontario Works, case manager, and we do referrals for people who are wanting to better their education. So that's why, just wanting to know what's out there.
And I'm sure that you get Francophone adults that come in and say, okay, yes, I don't have my high school diploma. Great.
Definitely.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Thank you.
Next up, I have Brandy.
Hi, I'm so sorry. My computer completely glitched. I'm from Koala Place, and I joined today just to get a little bit more information about our partner agencies, and I work primarily with youth.
Okay. And I do not see anybody else, but if anybody else is out there and would like to tell us about themselves and what you're trying to get during this presentation, please.
Well, I definitely want to hear from you about PLAR credits and how adults can achieve their secondary school diploma with some experience. And I'm asking for my stepdad. So I do have a personal stake in today
Ooh,
because he's looking to maybe get those last few credits. So and I believe he was a student of le Conseil scolaire district catholique de l'Est ontarien, but
oh,
many
there
years ago.
you go.
Many
There
years
you
ago.
go.
So
That's fine.
anyways, it's never too late to finish that. He's had a
Never.
great career, but I think he's gonna look into this. So I that's why I want well, I'm here because of SDC, but also because I'd like to learn a little bit more about that.
Excellent. Well, thank you. And I will talk about that today. So, yes, I am from the Conseil scolaire de district catholique de l'Est ontarien. So, what I can tell you from the start is we are like the comparative, the Francophone comparative to what TR Léger offers through Upper Canada District School Board. So we do offer the possibility of students to finish their high school diploma. Our mission is to offer, in conjunction with other educational and community partners, various accessible programs and services responding to the present and future needs of the Francophone adult learner in order to build on levels of autonomy and employability. So yes, all the big fancy words to say that we're there to help for them to finish their high school diploma. One thing I'd like to put emphasis on in our mission is that our willingness to collaborate with any other community agencies. So I'll say it now and I'll say it again throughout the presentation. If ever you need any kind of French program or learning opportunity that you'd like developed, we will be more than happy to sit down with you and see, okay, we've got this need. Let's do this. Let's create. So I just want to put some emphasis on that. We are here to please. So in a nutshell, what our programs are is we mainly offer students over 18 years old the possibility of fulfilling requirements to obtain their Ontario high school diploma at home and at a pace that suits their lifestyle. Okay, so it's very geared towards the learner. We also offer any registered adults the possibility of acquiring credits by benefiting from the PLAR process, which is the prior learning assessment and recognition process, is because we know that adults have all kinds of living experience that could easily fall into 110 hours credited course that a teenager takes in high school. Example, what better opportunity of getting a credit as in a parenting class than having children, right? So we offer PLAR credits this way. We can offer PLAR credits this way, and we'll explicit the PLAR process a little later. We also offer various possibilities of in-class and synchronous credited or non-credited courses. So that's in a nutshell what we offer. Where do we offer this? Well, like many of us know, pandemic, we had to start working from our computers, Zoom meetings, online. So we can offer this Francophone student anywhere in Ontario. Our school board mainly works with all the Google Suite, so Gmail, Agenda, Google Sheets, Google Docs, Google Drive. So this is what we use with any student that we have in order to complete their courses or the PLAR process. So it all is done online. What do we offer? So like I said, we offer some credited courses for the high school diploma as independent studies, courses for independent studies. We also offer the PLAR process, or we can also offer accredited courses in class or virtually, okay? For example, I was talking about co-op. So adult students can achieve co-op credits for the high school requirements if they have a job. So they can do both at the same time. They can work and complete co-op credits at the same time. We also service courses that are created by our high schools, but are managed by Con Ed, continuing education. We offer courses for French for beginners, and we offer courses for English for beginners. That's in class or virtually. We also offer courses that are non-credited, that interest courses that we call. either conversational French, conversational English, conversational Spanish, and a bit of publicity here. I do have a conversational Spanish course starting October 16th. So if anybody has
On a perdu José. You'll have to reshare your screen, José.
Ça va? Est-ce que je suis revenu?
Oui,
OK. Je
on voit pas ton
repartais.
écran.
OK. Excusez, je ne sais pas ce qui est arrivé là. Je parle trop avec mes mains, j'ai peut-être pesé un piton quelque part. So yes, so the conversational Spanish course is given, but this will be a paying course. It's $150 per participant if they wish to participate. Okay. For our new residents, because we know that Cornwall area has been getting a lot of newcomers and new citizens in the last few years. So we do offer courses for them specifically. The English school boards offer what they call ESL, English as a second language, and FSL, which are French as a second language. French school boards cannot offer ESL and FSL per se, but we do have curriculums that will do the same thing. The curriculums that we do have are Actualisation linguistique du français, which is basically the comparative to French as a second language. And we do have the Anglais pour débutants, which is English as for beginners. So we do offer the possibility of that. So if ever you do have people that are interested in taking these courses, please do not hesitate to call us or let us know that you have people on the wait, and we'll put them on the waiting list. As soon as we have enough numbers to create a class, we will start a class. So like I said, we are here to please. We are here to help you putting on stuff that you need. Our services. So along with services that are offered to adults, we also offer services through our high schools, through the Con Ed program. So either they could be courses offered after regular school day, so night courses, but within the high school, they could be accredited or not. And we also offer, and this is new for the past couple of years, we also offer the PLAR process for any students who will reach their 18th birthday by August 31st. So the PLAR process that I will explain in the next few slides can be done at the high school level as well. So good to know. Summer programming, literacy and numeracy for grades 6 to 12, we offer that. And we also offer synchronous courses during the summer, like I said, including co-op or other various accredited course. Like I said, it's always a work in progress. If anybody out there wants us to create something with them, we'll be happy to do so. Do not hesitate to reach out, and I will discuss this with you with pleasure. So what the high school diploma is, when you were in high school yourselves, you had to have a certain number of credits to get the high school diploma. So the 1999 diploma requirements are as you can see here, okay? So it's 30 credits. It takes 30 credits in all. So it takes 4 years for a high school student to complete these 30 credits. But once they are with a continuing education program, these 30 credits can be fast-tracked, and we'll see how we can fast-track this. But let's look. The visual here explains what those 30 credits are, okay? So in grade 9 and 10, there's a total of 16 credits you need to get to fulfill your high school diploma. You've got 14 compulsory credits, and you've got 2 elective credits that you need to do in grade 9 and 10. In grade 11, 12, you've got 4 compulsory credits, and you've got 10 elective credits. So the 4 compulsory credits are usually most of the time, in the French sector, grade 11 French, grade 12 French, math, 11 math, and another science usually is usually what's compulsory in grade 11, 12. So, but how does this affect an adult when he or she comes to the Con Ed program? Okay. First of all, you have to know that any adult that comes with less than 26 credits to their baggage, to their actif, à son actif, will have to do 4 senior credits with us. This is a mandatory requirement, 4 senior credits. It could have been done with a Con Ed program in Timmins, but then they come to the area and then they want to keep on going with their Con Ed, as long as there's 4 in all, okay? Now, for the PLAR process. So an adult comes in, says, okay, I have 16 credits to my name, okay? What do I need to do? So what we'll do is we'll analyze, well, first of all, we have to register them as an adult learner in our Con Ed program. Then we'll assess, okay, how many of those 16 credits are grade 9 and 10? And how many of those 16 credits are grade 11, 12? Because that will make a difference in the long run. Because an adult could get all the rest of their grade 9 and 10 credits with 5 tests, what we call PLAR tests, okay? If you succeed a test in French, in French, in math, in science, in history, and geography, I'm giving you all the 16 credits required for grade 9 and 10. So right there, something that would take 2 years in a high school, 5 tests, all right? For the grade 11, 12 credits that you still need to have as an adult learner, like I said, you have to do 4 with us. Most of the time, generally speaking, the adults that are with us will have to do these 4 courses. 11 French, grade 12 French, 11 math, and something more sciencey or just an elective even, okay? So the 4th credit is more elective. But absolutely, do they need those 2 Frenches and that 1 senior math? Okay, so if I do the math here, I'm giving you 16 credits with the grade 9, 10 courses. And you have to do 4 courses with us. That's 20 credits. So then there is another 10 credits needing to be given out there. When you're an adult, these 10 credits can be given with life experience. Like I was saying earlier, if you're a parent, hey, I can give you a credit for parenting. If you own a car, a vehicle, and you have car insurance and you've been driving for the last 10 years, I can give you a credit for personal vehicle. If you have taken care of an elderly parent and you can give me proof that you have done so for more than 110 hours, I can give you a credit for soins de santé. So I can give you up to 10 credits like that. The important thing is I need absolute proof. I cannot just take your word saying, okay, I've done this in my life. Okay. I was in a hockey team for 3 years. It's not that I don't want to believe you, but I really need the proof to be able to consign this to the OSR, to the person's folder, saying that, yes, I have received proof saying that, yes, he was in a hockey team for 3 years, because then I could give you a credit, a gym credit, grade 11, 12 gym credit, right? So we will need letters from employers. We will need letters from coaches. We will need T4s. We will need bank account statements. We will need, so when an adult learner is at that step of us being able to give them those up to those 10 credits, We have them sign an agreement saying they want to be part of the PLAR process because we need to compile a lot of personal information. We have of sensitive data. So they have to sign saying, yes, I do want you to analyze my personal data so that you can give me those 10 credits, right? So 5 tests, 4 courses with us, up to 10 credits with proof, bang, you've got your high school diploma. So this could be somebody that's really motivated could potentially do this within the year. So something that takes 4 years in a high school could potentially do it within 1 full year. So our new residents, our newcomers that come and that have no experience in high school or no high school diploma or no credits in an Ontario high school whatsoever, start with 0 credits, but this is the process I would use with them. 5 tests, 4 courses, 10 with proof of experience. We have some older students that were born prior to 1984. If they were born prior to 1984, they cannot benefit from PLAR because they're on another diploma. But because they're older, because they have that maturity, instead of going through the PLAR process, bang, I can give them 12 maturity credits without any proof whatsoever. All right? You get those because you were born before 1984, I can give you those. But they still have to do 4 courses. But they don't have to do the French 11, the French 12, and the Math 11. It's just 4 electives, 4 courses of their choice. Okay? So if they're afraid, I cannot do grade 12 math, I haven't been done math like in ages, it's okay. They can do 4 any other credits, any other courses. Okay. Caroline, I see your face. Thank you for
I
that.
love. Yeah. Well, that would be my stepdad, right? Like he's I don't know, and he definitely born before 1984. And I think he's missing his grade 12, right? So, I think he was more concerned about having to do like a math or a science,
Yeah.
like or a français, right? So I think if he's offered electives, that's fantastic. I
Ellen
love that.
McCormick. Our partners, we do have wonderful partners in the community, and I just want to take time to acknowledge them. We have LBS, literacy basic skills organizations that work with us because sometimes adult learners do not have the literacy or numeracy basic skills to access the diploma yet. So we do work with our LBS partners, our French LBS, which would be the comparative to Tri-County Literacy in this area. So le Centre Moi J'apprends, which is one of our LBS partners, and le Carrefour de Formation pour Adultes in Alexandria are excellent partners in preparing the adults before they can access any of the high school diploma requirements. So if you have clients that would need this bit of push before they access the credits to the diploma, these are my French partners. We also have access to le Consortium d'apprentissage virtuel de l'Ontario, which give us online possibilities for online interaction courses. And we also have le Centre de service à l'emploi de Prescott Russell, donc any employment services from the Prescott Russell region. We are presently collaborating in putting on a program where students that do not respond well in a regular environment, high school students that do not respond well in a regular environment, are paid to do their co-op stages, but at the same time can do their courses for the high school requirement. So we're working on a pilot project right there. So if any other employment services would be interested in looking at something like that, be my pleasure. Other collaborations, we have the Réseau de soutien de l'immigration francophone. So for our new immigrants, where we're associated with them, we have the CESOC, we have other employment services agencies, and we have La Cité and l'ACFO. So some of our great partners here in the. So if ever you do feel like you want to collaborate, or you're just wanting to ask more questions about the PLAR process or how it would affect one of your clients, please do not hesitate to give me a call, to reach out. It will be my pleasure. Any questions?
Well, you've answered all of mine. I know we're a very small group today, and I'm hoping to get this video out to everybody so they can view what you've just presented, because it's actually, I'm very surprised at how flexible it is to help adults get their secondary school diploma. I think I used to work at in the same building as TR Leger, and I knew that they had some ways of, but I
The
really
PLAR,
didn't.
you're right. The PLAR process is not known enough in the community. And
Mm,
even if you want me to go present this to your staff, what the PLAR process is, let's say employment agencies, and you want your consultants, your case file workers to know what the PLAR process is so they can present that, I'll gladly do a staff meeting with any of the agencies.
that's great to know. Well, I think this is very helpful information. I think you've got some thank yous in the chat, Jose. I think a lot of adults are really afraid to just take the next step because they think they're going to be taking, grade 12 science.
Or they only
So
have 11 credits. Well, that means I have to do like 20 some. No, not at all.
yeah, could you give me some examples of what some of those electives would be in grade 12, the grade 12 electives that a mature student might need to take? Just some
Yes.
examples.
Well, I know the names in French. So
C'est correct, c'est
alimentation.
correct.
So alimentation. Um, uh, Maybe English but English at a lower
French.
level.
Yeah,
That could be something they would be interested in taking if they speak English regularly on it could be habitation. Um, what else do I have? A gym course. But you don't have to do the gym exercises. It's more towards health.
yeah,
That's all. That's kinds of electives I have.
that's great.
That's
Fantastic.
Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you very much. And thank you for taking Brandy and Jocelyn, I think it was. Thank you for taking the time being there. My staff, thank you for being there. We'll talk soon.
Thank you so much.